what is happening around. Next is, today my spirit is asking me to recognize the leadership of the House. Deputy Minority Whip, Deputy Minority Whip.
Mr. Speaker, yesterday I had occasion to pass by Lavington Girls, and the most surprising thing, Honorable Speaker, is that Lavington Girls, as the name suggests, is actually in Lavington, and they are still cooking using firewood, Honorable Speaker, and it is causing a very big problem to residents who live behind the school on Ndoto Road there. The smoke goes directly into their houses. At some point, this administration had assured us that we are going to transition to clean cooking in our schools. So the question that I want to direct to the Minister for Environment, is it still government policy of the Kenya Kwanza administration to transition all public schools from cooking using firewood to clean energy cooking in our schools? Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Maybe the last one, then she can answer those. Then I'll pick more. Senator Joe Newt.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and allow me to first seek your intervention. I had a question for the Minister for Roads and Transport, Mr. Speaker.
The CS for...
I'm coming to that, Mr. Speaker. It's just a comment I'm making, that it's important that we are informed in advance if the CS is not going to be coming, because I'm supposed to be...
take that as your question, that the supplementary question is on the
Mr. Speaker, don't be so hard on me. Although we don't belong to the same political side, Mr. Speaker, please allow me to... I was making a request to you.
So Netanyahu, to just have your seat. You know the chair here, if you have realized what I've done this morning, right? Actually, I've recognized members who are not in the same. The chair is impartial completely. And there is no chair who chairs this house on political issues or political lines. And that is not the Senate of the Republic of Kenya. Maybe other houses, but not in the Senate, not this one. So maybe first you should withdraw your comment, that very negative comment on the chair.
Okay, Chair.
I don't mind wherever political space you are occupying.
Okay.
That is your business, you know.
Chair, I'm well guided, Chair. And I withdraw. I was just saying, Chair, I was requesting you that it's important that we be advised in advance, maybe through the order paper.
If you have withdrawn, ask your question, or then we can create some time to discuss the CS for once.
Okay, Chair. I was saying that because I was supposed to be in all Kalau, but I'm here. But let me ask you my question, Mr. Chair, to the CS on environment. Chair, let me ask the question directly, Chair. Is the CS aware of an arrangement that the government has with avocado processors in Murang'a County to be able to absorb waste? Because, Mr. Speaker, the only useful percentage of an avocado fruit is 5%. So disposal of the 95% waste is a big challenge to avocado processors. And the avocado processors have an arrangement with the government to make arrangement for absorption of the waste. So is the CS aware of this? And what are we doing to assist these processors who are taking up the avocado fruit, especially in Murang'a County? Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I do apologize if by my comment I hurt you. I was only requesting you to intervene in that matter. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Madam CS, you can answer those 5 questions, then we make progress.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, honorable members. First of all, regarding the e-waste inventory, it was done in all the 47 counties, as I had said, and this was through NEMA and World Bank, and they published the report, and the report is on the website. And as I had said clearly, following the reports that we received, they were able to guide us in coming up with our Environmental Management Coordination Acts, amending them, and ensuring that we have incorporated the concerns that we had highlighted. And then the other question was for regulatory impact assessment. That was also done.
Madam says if you could also maybe identify the senator's question that you're answering, so that we are clear, so that we don't repeat again.
Yes, this was for...
To know the members slowly, so that you just select on the name. Proceed, Madam CS. Are you listening to the members? Just listen to the chair. On the senators.
So the e-waste collection centers are in Kisumu, also in Mombasa, and additional 2 counties. Both have been established and are running. So we continue with the support in e-waste collection. And the question on non-compliance is for the people who have been prosecuted, ODPP are the ones, we channel that to ODPP. There was a question with regards to water pollution and air pollution within the coastal region. Sorry, I was scribbling very fast. Recently, the ministry had launched the COSEM for continuous monitoring, water quality monitoring, air quality monitoring across the country, whereby we have also instructed the companies, the manufacturing industries to ensure that the machinery is there and we are assessing the quality, so that if it is above a certain threshold and that Kenyans are really being exposed to this kind of waste, then the ministry and NEMA is able to take action. So the process is ongoing. We had the acts, the regulations are there. Now we have moved to implementation. And I can really tell you that the work is ongoing and monitoring and evaluation is taking place. It was just 1 month ago when I was in NEMA, I was able to see the dashboard. We were able to identify the notorious companies, and we are able to address the issues exhaustively. So the support is really for all the manufacturing companies, the industries, to be able to install, and then for NEMA, we are able to do that on our part, but also we are encouraging the industries and manufacturing companies to install. That way we can be able to exhaustively monitor whenever there are increased emissions within our environment. So I can assure you that is ongoing, air quality as well as water quality monitoring. Even recently, I think it was 3 months ago, where we were able to close one of the facilities where we had untreated effluent discharge into our Athi River, and were able to close very quickly. And the measures that took place are also water quality monitoring, to be able to assess and see what kind of effluent is being discharged. Is it treated or untreated? So I can assure you that work is ongoing in terms of monitoring emissions into our environment. The regulations on e-waste. The regulations on e-waste have been developed. They are still pending at AG's office. We continue to push to ensure that we can have them exhaustive and implemented holistically. In terms of industries, all industries are required to have pre-treatment of waste, as I had said, and we are monitoring the effluent, as I had said. The Owino Uhuru budget plan for this financial year is 200 million. It has been included in the budget. We hope we can get the money so that we can address that concern. Then on clean cooking, a lot has been done on clean cooking First of all, we developed our nationally determined contribution. The second one, actually, we were second in Africa in bringing that to the global team. We have developed our national climate change action plan, and one of the areas we are looking at is the green transition and clean cooking. So we work with the Ministry of Energy to support them in developing the climate action plan that is transitioning to clean cooking. We've been able to reach out to multiple partners who support us in financing, including GCF, GEF, IUCN, among others. GCF was able to support us, and the resources will be used to transition most of our schools into clean cooking. But far beyond that, we have our carbon markets. We have our designated national authority when it comes to the carbon space. A lot of these projects are in clean cooking, and we are also encouraging the project developers in matters clean cooking, even as we look to the hard to abate projects as a country. So many of them have registered, so we can really confidently say that Kenya is moving into clean cooking. Additionally, IUCN has had technologies in Kajiado, demonstration centers, to support even homesteads in matters of clean cooking, institutions, and technology. But what I request, because this is a huge topic and it needs for us to work together with the Ministry of Environment, we request for more time to give you a comprehensive, consolidated report how Kenya is really transitioning into clean cooking. So thank you. The last question was on avocado, processing and organic waste. Kenya waste is predominantly organic waste, and we take this seriously as the ministry and as NEMA. And NEMA has licensed facilities to treat organic waste. What we are currently encouraging the governors is to really look at circular economy, because waste management is devolved. And seeing how we can partner, we can coordinate to improve the waste management and circular economy. And you can see what is going on currently in Nairobi, where we are addressing the concerns in a Dandora site. Predominantly, it's organic waste that needs to be addressed, and really that can produce, whether it's waste to energy, whether it's fertilizers, and that, again, is really bringing money into the pockets of Kenyans. So we are working. We have supported in terms of the technical, the legislative component. Now, when it comes to implementation, we are continuing to license to ensure that we are addressing organic waste, including the avocado waste. So I think those are the questions. Thank you.
There was an issue raised by Senator Kenyuri on the polythene bags.
Yes, yes. So for polythene bags, we continue with the banning. We take note of the concerns and enforcement. We will really ensure that we are strengthening the enforcement. But let us remember, far beyond the plastic bags, we even have the plastic bottles and other plastic wastes. That is why we had to work on the extended producer responsibility, which was passed. And this looks at how we can work with the polluters to ensure that they are paying principal, to ensure that the resources they are having is going back to address the waste that is being produced. Yeah? What the manufacturers are producing. And as I said, it looks at the whole life cycle. So the EPR is really the way to go. It is all about creating jobs for the waste pickers, for the aggregators, for the transporters, and for safe. Chain will be able to get resources And this is because the polluters will pay principal and the resources are going to be used in waste management. So we are creating jobs, we are recycling, and this is coming all up into the circular economy space.
Are you not satisfied with the response? Yeah, just do a clarification very fast, then we give other
Actually,
members an
Speaker,
opportunity.
I wanted your help because you know you are an elder. Perhaps you can translate to me what the CS has said in regards to the transition in schools from firewood cooking to clean energy. Because an answer like the one she has given has left me more confused as to where we are with that program. What I expected, Honorable Speaker, is to be told we have X number of public schools that use firewood to cook. We have received a certain amount of money. This is a total budget. We have done 10% of the schools. The program will run for 6 months. We expect to be completed before the elections. I mean, that is an answer. But whatever rumblings that have come from the Speaker, from the CS, have left me more confused.
Okay.
I don't know what the answer was.
Okay, so, Madam CS, that issue on the cooking stoves, I heard you say comment about the policy that you want to implement, and you requested for more time to submit that to this House, isn't it? Yes. But can you maybe comment directly on Lavington girls, because that is the issue.
Yes, Your Excellency, as I had said earlier, we request more time. Why? Because first of all, the implementer is the Ministry of Energy. For us, we give the policy. It's green transition. Number two, we need real-time data where we are currently. We need to map out, we need to talk to the officers so that we're able to map out and give the tangible data where we are in terms of transitioning. That is why I have requested, and you know it's also working with the Ministry of Education in the schools, working with the Ministry of Energy, and then ourselves. So if you can give us ample time, 2 weeks is adequate, we'll give you a substantive answer.
Senator Sifuna, I think now you are comfortable with that response. Yes. Okay. Senator Catherine Muma.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity to ask a question.